The Eastern Conference Finals is here, and we have a matchup for the ages. Now, if you're an older person like me, you remember this. The Knicks versus the Hicks, Reggie Miller, Spike Lee, John Starks in 1990s. Some amazing playoff matchups. The 8 and 9 seconds by Reggie Miller was against the Knicks in the conference semifinals in 1995. Those are some very exciting games to watch. Now, of course, it's a different cast of characters now, but I would say it's just as exciting today with this current group of players. We have another marquee matchup. Big Body Brunson versus Hallie. Well, let's go. Two of the best point guards in the entire league. I can't believe this. Both of these players have come through in the clutch time. They both had a great playoff so far, and very excited to watch this matchup. What's up, everybody? This is Kieran. In this video, I'll give you my playoff predictions for Wednesday, May 21st. Looking at these stats here, there's nothing really impressive with these particular stats, especially for the Pacers on the road. The Knicks actually have a really high offensive rating at home. It's 118.2. That's, I think, 5th best in the league. But these are stats nonetheless. And the model predicts the Knicks to win 114-108, a 222 total. Negative 6.2 point spread for the Knicks, and a 74% chance to win this game. On FanDuel this morning, the Knicks are 4.5 point favorites, negative 190 on the money line, and 224 total. So according to the model, we should pick the Knicks to cover a 4.5 point spread and go under the total. But one more time, I'm going to go against my model. I know it didn't work out for me last night where the Thunder beat down the Timberwolves in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, but I have a very different vibe for this game, and I'll tell you why. Check out these stats. These stats are for the regular season plus the playoffs. So that means these stats are cumulative for the entire season. So let me focus on this particular set here. Notice that the Pacers on the road were not that good. Their defense rating is not good, but the Knicks have a good offensive rating at home, as I just mentioned. So these are the stats for the entire season. But as we know, in February, when the trade deadline comes around, teams get a different group of players. The makeup of a team can change quite a bit, like the Warriors got Jimmy Butler, for example. But we also see teams really digging down and fighting for playoff positioning, for their playoff lives. So what happens after the trade deadline, in particular what happens after the All-Star break, which is in February as well, is very important. But what a lot of people do is look at the performance post-All-Star break. So if we just look at the stats post-All-Star plus the playoffs, the Pacers are a much better team on the road. Their offensive rating goes up about 3.6 points. Their defensive rating is about the same. And the Knicks at home, since the All-Star break, actually go down about 4 points on their offensive rating. This is something I wasn't aware of. I was actually very surprised to see that, but their defensive rating is very strong. So if we just use the stats post-All-Star break plus the playoffs, then the model would predict the Knicks to win 109-107, 216 total, negative 2.3 point spread, and only 59% chance to win this game. So according to this, we would now shift to the Pacers covering the spread since they're getting 4.5 points on FanDuel. And I'm going to go one more step further. If we look just at the playoffs only, down here at the bottom, the Pacers are actually increasing their offensive rating on the road. Their defense rating has gotten better. They're playing really good defense in the playoffs. The Knicks' offensive rating at home is about the same, and their defensive rating is a little bit worse. So in this case, if we just look at the playoff performance, the Pacers beat the Bucks and the Cavs both in 5 games, and the Knicks beat the Pistons and the Celtics. So just based on those games alone, these are the stats, and the model would now pick the Pacers to win 109-107, 216 total, and the Pacers would be a negative 2.1 point favorite, and a 59% chance to win this game. I'm definitely not going to use these stats down here. This is a small sample size, and both teams have only played 2 other teams. That's it. But I do think the post-All-Star stats plus the playoffs are relevant. So if we look at just what happened since the All-Star break, in this case, the Pacers would be the pick here, plus 4.5. And again, we'd go with the under 224. So my personal picks are going to be the Pacers plus 4.5 points. Again, the road underdog. Now, I'm not using all the stats for the entire season, so this is not the model pick, even though it looks like it. This would be the model pick just based on the games since the All-Star break. Hope you enjoyed this video. I cannot wait for the Knicks versus the Pacers. The Eastern Conference Finals are here. Really excited about this particular series. Good luck on your best bets. Let's go.